Hello everybody and welcome back to CPD TV. Our next guest is with us. We have Helen Palmer from the Learning Network. Helen, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, good, great, thanks. Day 2 of the show and it's full on.
It is. It's busy today. It's like normally the second day at these events it quietens down a little bit, but today seems really busy, doesn't it?
Quite high.
It is, isn't it? It's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Helen, and what does the Learning Network do?
Yes, the Learning Network is a community interest group. We've got about 550 members, people throughout L&D, from sort of people just joining our industry all the way up to senior leaders, and we really are a very friendly, supportive group. We offer webinars, book club, mentoring, virtual events, and the community as a whole really looks after each other, sorts out problems, shares information, and it's fantastic.
Super. So what has brought you guys down here to Learning Technologies this year?
Yeah, we have a long-running commitment with them. So we have our stand, and we advertise what the Learning Network does for the industry. We're actually just about 2 stalls down from you, so we've had people coming past, and we just, if they don't know about us, we try and bring them in. We give them chocolates, and then send them on their way.
Chocolates is always a winner, isn't it? Absolutely. So we love hearing about all the new things that are going on. That's why these events are so special to us. So what are you showcasing at the Learning Network stand, and what can people expect to hear from you when they come to see you?
Well, really, we're telling people about what we offer. So we're really not doing a hard sell because we're a community interest group. We have a very low annual fee. It's only £29, which is a bargain.
Super, yeah.
And really, we're there to support people and say, look, we're here, come and join us. We will try and be as open and as accessible to everybody in the industry, and it's a really sort of mutually supportive group. But it's not really a hard sell, it's more of this is what we're offering.
This is actually what we do,
exactly.
Super. So what trends are you seeing across the learning and development industry at the moment, and how is the Learning Network kind of responding to those trends?
Well, I think it's no surprise that AI is the hot topic.
Absolutely.
What's been interesting also in the conference this year is that there's also that flip side to how does the human get involved and what are the human qualities that are needed. And I think in the Learning Network we discussed that as well. It's like, how can you best use AI, but what are the human qualities as leaders, as learning and development professionals, things like curiosity, asking good questions, really thoughtfully using AI and not forgetting the humanity at the same time.
I totally agree. So in your personal opinion, what does a real, true, effective learner experience look like?
Oh, such a simple question, and it's really not, is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think really understanding how it fits into somebody's day-to-day work. I think too often we sort of see training as something separate, as something other. And I think for it to be a really good learning experience, it needs to be really embedded within what that person's role is, what they want to learn, and making it really integrated. And I think if you can get that right, then that gives you a good result. It's not always possible, but I think the more you can put it into somebody's flow of work and make it really meaningful to them, then I think you get the best results.
Absolutely. So what is the biggest barrier, do you think, stopping organisations from delivering proper top quality learner experiences at the moment?
I think it's no surprise. I think it's time and resources and energy. I think that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
All these tools that have come and go, and I've been doing the learning and development for 25 years, I think it's still the same problems, and I think they're very basic human problems of where do we put our attention, how do we prioritise, and I don't think AI can solve that. I think that's a really human problem that we have to figure out, what is it I'm trying to achieve and how do I want to do it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm reading here as well from the questions that I've been given that you're also a judge at the Learning Technology Awards. Yes. That's fantastic.
Yeah, there are quite a few of the directors also judge.
Brilliant.
We support the Learning Awards. I've done it for the last 2 years, and I've been a participant. I've won an award before.
Have you? Congratulations.
And so it's really nice to be on the other side and to also see what's out there and to also learn about how much you already know, and as a judge you bring a slightly different perspective, and that's been really enriching.
So what kind of things are you looking for as a judge for like a winning entry for the awards?
Again, it comes down to how is that, whether it's a project or a tool or a learning design or a team, how is that embedded within the bigger context, and how well have people told us that story?
Yeah.
So there's a written submission, and then if you get shortlisted you get to an interview, and so you're giving the same information twice, but how are you bringing that communication across to us?
Yeah.
And where's the data? That's what most people forget, is that however you want to collect the data, it needs to be showing us what you set out to achieve. And maybe you achieve something different, but I think telling that story really clearly of the data and the end result and how you made that project a success. It's really what's important.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, in your personal opinion again, what does continuing professional development CPD mean to you?
I actually don't live in the UK, I live in Switzerland,
Right.
so I know less about you, but I think the idea that you can be accredited and have real sort of stable proof that you've done something, I think that's really important. I mean, I think we all learn stuff, but I think being able to show it. I know that you accredit our Learning Network conference, which is
That's
fantastic,
absolutely, we do, yeah.
because, I think that's a real plus to people as well. People will still come, but I think it's nice to know, yes, I've spent a day of my time and it has also been recognised. I think that's a plus really.
Brilliant, brilliant. So why do you think, people, professionals, continuing to learn and develop and, get that professional development kind of training and keep moving forward? Why do you think that's so important in the industries today?
Well, I think it's important from a human point of view. If you stop learning, you need to keep learning new things. I think you can't be a learning professional and encourage other people to learn if you're not curious, and also if you're not willing to revisit what it means to be a learner, because sometimes it is difficult and it is stressful and it is frustrating and you have to work hard, and you begin to then recognise again maybe the barriers or the things that make it easier or harder. And I think if you're not actively doing that for yourself as a learner, then you're missing part of that picture.
Totally. And the final question, Helen.
Yes.
So where do you think learning is headed? And what do you think the L&D landscape is going to look like in the near future?
Oh, that's such a good question. I actually don't know. I think the last couple of years with all the rise of AI has been so interesting, and I am really interested to see how it shakes down, and like I was saying earlier, how do we marry the AI with the human aspect?
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to know yet. I think we're going to have to wait and see how the landscape changes, but I think it's a really interesting time to be part of that puzzle.
Absolutely, it's exciting, isn't it? It is. Well, Helen, thank you very much for joining us. It's been lovely to meet you, and I hope the event goes really well for you, and yes, hopefully see you again sometime.
Perfect.
All right, well, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and join us again on CPD TV for our next interview. Bye-bye.